We could talk about the whole energy side of it all night. I mean, Stephen, what I don't get is that everybody knows we've got one of the world's largest supplies of uranium. We don't talk nuclear because the Prime Minister said, oh, well, if the other side will agree, we'll agree too. Take a risk, put some effort in. I mean, I criticise the CFMEU, double MEU, but at least one part of that mega union, one boss anyway in Victoria, is probably going to disappear as a result of bringing it up. He said, let's talk nuclear, let's get things going, because we can't make anything in this country without cheap, reliable baseload power, and that's what we need.
Absolutely. There's no two ways about that, Gary. And I think the problem is that it's going to take leadership from the very top, and it has to be the Prime Minister that says, well, look, we are the government, we are going to push this agenda through, we are going to remove the ban on nuclear energy. The reality is there are actually enough people on both sides of the House that support nuclear, but of course we know that on the Labor side they can't cross the floor, they can't go against the party line, but for some reason the current government seems too afraid to push this barrow. It makes no sense to me at all, particularly when the Prime Minister is staring down the barrel of a devastating election loss. Now is the time to take the risk. Now is the time to go all in with a big nation-building policy, with a forward-thinking agenda. But we still seem to be stuck in that short-term thinking. And you and I have spoken about this over the last couple of weeks, that long-term vision is gone. Yep. And I mean, all you got to do is look at our defence spending. When we talk about a nuclear submarine program that may take 10, 20, 30 years to put together, people go, well, it's too long. We needed them yesterday. Well, that's great that we needed them yesterday, but we didn't have them yesterday. We need to look at how we're going to get them. And you can't just turn up to a Toyota dealership and buy a submarine. It's going to take leadership from somebody, and whether that's Albanese or Morrison, I can't see it coming from either of them, but somebody needs to say, this is what our 20, 30, 40, 50-year vision for Australia is, and it starts today. But unless you start today, you're never going to get to that 5-year period, let alone 10, 20 or 30 years.